Carl Sagan, famous astronomer, would say, "We began as wanderers, and we are wanderers still. We have lingered long enough on the shores of the cosmic ocean. We are ready at last to set sail for the stars." Our own planet is a collection of land and vast oceans, in which its deep and shallow waters we find that it's teeming with life small and microbial, and life large and magnificent. Science is about observation. And where we have found water, we have found life. And some of that life has been wondrous, like this self-illuminating jellyfish in our deep seas. And some of the life we've found underwater has been completely baffling, like this nearly microscopic creature called a tardigrade. These little creatures are also nicknamed water bears. Well, strangely cute, these tiny animals are almost indestructible and can even survive in outer space. To us on the surface of our planet, these creatures seem strange and almost alien. And many times the creatures underneath the water have been our inspiration for the creatures that terrified us in our films. So, astronaut, we applaud you for going on this mission with us to see what life might look like on a different planet.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition, liftoff.
You made it to space. So let's review your previous missions before we hit the hyperdrive to the next solar system. Mission started off funny. You somehow discovered life on the moon. Switch on the heater control. We are a go for warp drive. Wow. Let's get a better look at this beautiful star. It's a star much like our own, and around this star is a planet much like our own. We are sending you to a planet with water, because where there's water, there's life. And we're separating from the space dock. And what a clean separation! Alright, astronaut, we're going to give you a brief overview of this mission. We chose this alien world because of its vast oceans, and where there's water, there's life. And I bet you'd like to see what our deep probe has already discovered. Now as good a time as ever to tell you exactly why you were selected for this particular mission. Sometimes communications goes out, but you have another skill that most astronauts don't have. You are an artist. And what a great splashdown! Everything looks okay. Now that you're in the decompression chamber, yes, in the water, isn't it cool how the spacesuits work also underwater as they do in space? It's important to understand why we sent you as an artist. You see, while communication technology may fail, your ability to record information as a human being goes back to the cave paintings. So we need you to draw what you observe. If our technology fails us, such as cameras and things, we're doing our best to pay attention to you, but we can't guarantee there won't be some sort of interstellar interference, which is exactly why we sent you. But what are you going to see? Honestly, we have no idea, but we have some pretty strange things back on Earth, like this Cyclops-looking crab. I mean, we even have fish like this on our planet. I mean, even this Earth fish looks like it has Skittles for eyes. This crab looks like it has human teeth. Why does this starfish have human teeth? And what is this? And why does it have teeth like that? And yes, the creature on the right is completely real and found on Earth. And again, look at the teeth! So best of luck and happy data collection, astronaut. Astronaut, are you there? Astronaut, are you there? Something large and unidentified is approaching towards you. All right, switching to satellite feed. NASA, we have visual. Oh, well, it looks like you won't have to look far to find life. It's coming for you. Wait, we lost visual, but our explorer is still alive. One of the backup cameras just sent us a still. Oh, that doesn't look good. This is getting a little too dangerous. Go back to your escape pod, and we'll take whatever information you've got. The data that you came back with showed us that alien life on a different planet could be just as wondrous as the life on our own planet. It's fun to discover how alien life seems to be a hodgepodge of things that exist even here. Notice how these different creatures have adapted to their environments. It's fun to think of the ways that even though life could be so different a solar system away, could be so much like our own. When you see concept art for a movie or a video game, understand that the creatures are a combination of things that we find here on our Earth. Our imaginations take those things that we're scared of or those things that we find beautiful and reinterpret them from what we observe in our reality here. I'd have you look at the concept art from the movie The Abyss. This is an alien underwater creature that these explorers find here on Earth. But notice certain features about this creature that help give it that believability factor. It's using like the deep sea jellyfish iridescent illuminated bodies with the light that we see when those jellyfish are really far underneath the water. And the other thing I'd point out to you is there's some nice play off of themes that we're familiar with. We know it's alien because of the bug-like head and the three-fingered hands. We also can see that it's got a very organic shape. Like the back of the body reminds me almost like a manta ray. So you can see how this thing can move fast. It's a very organic creature by looking at its leaf-like main structure of its body, though you can understand how that would also work as a great fin for underwater. All right, this is concept art from the movie Alien Covenant. And if you look at this, this is an egg, right? It's a clear egg, but it's an alien one. And this embryo also has an umbilical cord. This should all feel very familiar because it's based upon the biology here on Earth. And so when we make alien life forms, we're combining different biologies that we understand here and a mishmash, so we're creating believable creatures. And this is a hatchling xenomorph or a larvae, where it's in that mid-evolutionary stage of its development, and you can see like the head here kind of reminds me of a blobfish, yet the body's got very chicken-like features, right? With those claws and those back legs, and the spikes on the back here. You can clearly see that there's a spinal column which is very human-like or mammalian-like. It's got some sort of weird tail. Again, borrowing from things that we know on our own planet in a weird, strange way helps us make these believable, crazy-looking creatures that feel alien. So I want us to look at the life on our own planet as inspiration, as we have so many weird and wondrous things here. that we can use as inspiration for our things that might be on an alien planet. Whether they be cute or small, or tremendous in scale and size, there is reference here on this planet for those planets beyond. So we will learn how to help our audiences learn what life might be like on other planets by understanding the life first on our own. This has been a Feral Art production.